Good morning, guys. It has been a bit of a rushed morning. In fact, I feel like it's been a rushed week because I just feel like I haven't been able to do some of the things that were on my list, like that are not that important, but still, you feel like I've got stuff that I need to do and just get out of the way. So, yeah, it's been busy, and like I may have mentioned probably on my last video, event season has started. So, they're all kind of like all the brands getting their events started, and a lot of them are on the same day. So today we are heading to the Lancome event, which is a masterclass, I believe, with Fadi Katea. And I have met Fadi. He's another makeup artist, but I've met him a few times because we're both actually part of the Makeup Forever tribe. So we always kind of see each other on these trips that we do. Very talented makeup artist, so we're gonna be having a little masterclass with him from what I read. And there are going to be like new products that they're launching, and they want to kind of like just tell us what they're like. I was very rushed this morning and doing my makeup, so I kind of went to bed late, and because of that I got up late. And then having my morning coffee was really important, so I still need to make sure I have that little sit down, otherwise I feel like super rushed and like I'm just not the best person to be around. So I wanted to still make sure that I sat down and like had that little relaxed time and did my stretching. So I did all that. I'm gonna see how this morning goes, whether it kind of like is so much that it becomes one vlog, or if I mix it in with the rest of the day. So today maybe split into two vlogs, but we'll see how that goes. This morning I've got the Lancome event. This afternoon I'm checking into the Bulgari hotel for a staycation with nude sticks, which will be fun. So Taylor is going to be she's in town, and she's going to be taking out a select few of us for the night out at Bulgari hotel. So we're staying over the night, and then we've got activities in the morning as well with her. So that should be fun, but we're going to see how this morning goes. If there's a lot of content, then maybe, we'll just stick to keeping this as one vlog. And we can have a whole vlog dedicated to nude sticks, so we'll see how that goes. But yeah, I guess this is just like the normal feeling that you get, like when it's event season, because there's just so much going on, and it's really important to go to the ones that you feel like maybe you are a big fan of those brands, or you want to connect with those brands, or you use their products a lot, or even if you just want to learn about the brand a bit more. So I am a bit picky with which ones I go to. Like, there's already been a couple that I haven't been to. I don't feel like, oh, I should have gone to them. So I really just want to go to the ones which are of interest to me. Otherwise, I feel like it's a bit of a waste, It's a waste for me, but it's also a waste for the brand, having people that maybe are not as interested. So yeah, I'm gonna head off now and see how this event is. So that's the end of my Lancome event. It was pretty good. I really enjoyed the last bit of the event, which was probably nothing to do with the actual makeup, but it was the resin making section part of the whole like event. I loved it because I've never played around with resin before, and I've always wanted to like make something out of resin. So the fact that they kind of explained, there was someone professional there to explain to you like how to use resin. You know, you need to mix it slowly for 4 minutes before you can pour it, and then it takes 24 hours for it to dry, and how you mix it into different like powders, like metallic powders and colors, in order to get the color that you want. And then you can put it into like this rubber mold. Yeah, it was a rubber mold, and basically what they got us to do was make our own makeup palette. So it's like, you know, you can hold it and you can mix colors on there. So it's really nice. I'm so excited for it to dry. So it's sitting at home. Quickly went home, got changed because I'm heading to another event, which is a staycation, which will be on my next vlog. So remember I mentioned earlier that I may split it. I think I'm going to do that. Yeah, we learned a lot about the new foundation. I cannot for the life of me pronounce it because it's all like this some French name. So yeah, but yeah, it looked so good. Fadi was applying it to the model and explaining, you know, how he maybe does a few of his own tricks, which to be honest, they were quite similar to some of the stuff that I do anyway. You know, like sometimes mixing your foundation with a bit of serum, and explaining what this foundation was about. So many brands are coming out with these foundations that are all about majority skincare in the foundation. So it was it's interesting to see so many brands coming out with their foundations with so many skincare ingredients in there. There's a lot of hyaluronic acid in this foundation, so apparently your skin feels really good when you actually remove your foundation as well. They gave us this big bag full of like foundation, so I'm really hoping I can find my shade in there. I found the shade matching tool pretty interesting because usually I kind of stay away from those thinking, are they really that accurate? But he did it in front of us, and you put it on 3 different areas of the face and it selects your color, and he went with the color that the machine selected, and it was perfect. He blended it in and it was really good, so I'm quite surprised with that. I loved the look of the concealer that he used. It just looked like the perfect consistency, what I usually like, very creamy. So I don't know I think we've got some of them in the case that they gave, so I'm excited to try those out too and see what they're about. But yeah, I'm excited to kind of like see what all the Lancome makeup is about. They're really focusing on trying to change their kind of reputation, because they're kind of seen as this old makeup brand, which is more mums and you know, like a bit more like older generation who knows of Lancome. But now they're trying to really shift towards the younger generation and also to pro makeup artists. So I found that quite interesting. I think it just is a case of education and like, you know, like really educating people on the products, because even before their approach of wanting to kind of like shift to a different demographic, I feel like if someone had sat me down and kind of gone through all the products, I probably would have actually liked some of them, you know. There's previously not been anything to make me interested in learning more about Lancome. Today I feel like I learned a bit more about the products. I liked how they looked on the model's face, so it's definitely something that I'm going to look into, kind of like just you know, finding out more about it and everything. So yeah, it seems really interesting. Excited to kind of like learn a bit more about those products. And yeah, I guess that's it, guys. So I hope you enjoyed this morning's event with me. For part 2 of the day, stay tuned because it's going to be next up on my next vlog.